Alrighty, that's better. Picked up this 98 BMW. It's a R1100RT. And had it a couple years. It's a great bike. I love it. But the other day, I got on it and I kind of wiggled the handlebars back and forth, and I felt a little clicking. Boy, those dogs are going crazy. Felt a little clicking in the handlebars, and digging around a little bit, and got the old stethoscope out, and come to find out the clicking is coming right from in here. That's your bearing for your forks. And the BMW has a little different setup. It doesn't use a typical triple tree. It just has one bearing. So I thought I'd show you how to get that apart. And I got some grease that I'm going to try to push it down in there. It's not real hard. There's another video out there on how to take this apart, and it's pretty much you can just do it without even taking the plastic off on this model. But anyway, let's get to it. First, you pop this little cap off. I've already disassembled this thing and looked at it, so it comes apart real easy for me. And it comes apart pretty easy. There's just, I don't know if you can see it here, there's a little notch in this cap. Just get your screwdriver in there and give it a little pry, and it'll come right out. And what you have in here is a sealed bearing, and these sealed bearings typically have a rubber or a plastic seal over the bearing part, and they come out pretty easy. It's a metal in the middle underneath, and if you can get you a where you at? A little tool, something like this. This is a Harbor Freight special. It's a little hook on the end of it, and I've got a little smaller one that I use to get it started, wherever that is. This is just a little bit smaller and gets down in there. And if you can get down in the inner part of the seal, just work it inside there, and this one came off because I've already got it disassembled, but it comes out pretty easy. And there you go. It's just a metal strip that's rubber coated, and it'll pop right back down in there. And inside, it's not very bright out here, but inside you got your bearings, and I just put this little pick down in here and pull it out, and there's no grease in between the bearings whatsoever. There's a little dab. So this bike is 22 years old, and it's got let's see, 42,000 miles on it, and I would imagine that this has never been apart. So 22 years, the grease probably just went away. And so let's pack a little bit more in there and see if we can save me the cost of BMW wants $110 for that bearing, and you can find them cheaper. It's a special angular bearing, and they're available at most bearing distributors. So let me pack some grease in there and see if I can save it without taking it apart. Get back with you in a second. Thank you.